Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, the service technician for Advanblack, and today I'm going to be showing you another brand new product that Advanblack has come out with. It's something you guys have been asking for the last year. We finally have the 19-inch wrapper fender. Now, we did the 21-inch that you can see back here on the Street Glide. Now, we did the 21-inch last year that you can see back here on the Street Glide. It's a pretty popular upgrade for most of the guys. You can go up to a 21 without raking your bike. Anything after the 21-inch, you pretty much have to rake your bike. So that makes a 21 a pretty popular size wheel. You can upgrade your wheel to a bigger wheel and not have to do a bunch of extra work. But on the flip side of that, we've got the stock 19-inch wheels that generally come on the 14 and up models. And some of the older models, you can actually put a 19 on. You can actually go back to the 08 and older models and bring those up to a 19-inch without raking the bike. With the 09 and up, it's a little bit bigger bike, so you can go up to a 21 on that. Now, like the bike that we have in today, this guy has a chrome enforcer wheel. He spent a lot of money on the wheel. He doesn't really, not interested in upgrading to a 21, so he wants to keep the 19-inch because it's chrome, but he also wants to show it off because it's chrome. And so that's where the 19-inch hugger fender will come into play. We'll put this on the bike. It gets rid of that bulky front fender. It shows off the whole rim and actually contours right to the wheel and the tire, so the edge cut shows the whole wheel. We'll get that over here in just a second. And one thing I want to do real quick is cover a few questions that I get quite a bit of. Either I get phone calls for them, I get them on the YouTube videos about the front fenders. These are the most common questions that I get. A lot of guys see in different forums or read here that you have to have spacers, you have to have risers for this, and you can do this, but you have to have a spacer, but you can do this, but you have to have a riser. So we're going to clear all of that up. This is a stock 19-inch front fender. If you want to run a stock 19-inch front fender on a 21-inch wheel, it's easy to do with a riser. I'm gonna get this up here so you can see it. This is a wide fender, but it also angles out towards the forks and comes down. So in order to run a 21 with a stock fender, you have to put a 1-inch riser on it. You have to lift it up off the tire. Now these already come out and go out to the forks, so you're good there. This is a hugger fender. If you look right here on the bracket, it just goes straight down, and you have this really thin fender compared to your stock one that came way out here, and then the bracket also came even farther out. You don't have to have a riser with a 19 or a 21-inch wrap fender because it's built into the fender. See, this is a lot longer. The only difference is this goes straight down. So in order to get back over to your mounting location, you have to have that spacer in there. So that's pretty much it. If you have a stock fender and you want to raise it up, you have to have the riser. If you have a wrapper fender, you put it on, you have to have the spacer. So hopefully that clears up a few of the most common questions that I get about the fender situation, the front fender situation. So we're just gonna jump right into the install, guys. It's not real hard. There's 2 bolts on each side, and you've got the spacer to put in the middle between the fork leg and the fender. You can get those in chrome or black as well from Advanblack, so make sure you check out the website and go to the fender, choose your color of your fender that you want, and then also choose the color of your spacer. Now with the stock fender, it's very easy. The nuts are actually welded to the inside of the fender, so all you have to do is pull this bolt on both sides and slide the fender off. When you get to your last bolt, make sure that you hold the fender up. Go ahead and pull the bolt out and slightly pull the fender out. So basically you just want to run your bolt through the fork, through the spacer, through the fender, and on the inside put your washer and your nylock nut. It's a 13mm. Go ahead and snug that down. So we just take our wrap fender, go ahead and lay it in there. Just go ahead and lay it right on the tire. Slide that back where it needs to go. Now if you have 2 people to do this, it makes this a lot easier, but you can do it by yourself. You just have to be real careful that you don't slam the fender into the fork or let it roll back too far on you. So what I like to do is go ahead and slide my fender over, put my spacer in on the front bolt, go ahead and put that through. And that's going to hold it in place for you good enough to get your washer and your nut at least started. Get our other spacer in place. pull our fender up where it needs to go, get our bolt through, go ahead and get our washer and nut on there. Now that all 4 bolts are in, but not tight, you can see the play that we have in the fender. So it's going to be up to you how you mount it. If you want to push down on the front a little bit, just remember that it pushes out the back a little bit, and vice versa. So I'm just going to try to even it out with the rim. I'm just going to try to make this line follow the rim the best that I can, and then tighten it down. So this is available at advanblack.com. You can go over there and check them out, and you can get them color matched. So we do over 80 something colors now. Make sure that we do the color of your bike. We'll color match it to your bike, send it to you ready to put on. You'll get the spacers with it. Like I said, you can get those in chrome or black. And then of course you'll get the bolts and nuts and stuff that you need to put it on there with. If you really want to give your bike a nice custom look, doesn't cost a lot of money to do, pair that wrap front fender with the chin spoiler that we sell. We do have the chin spoilers available in 09 to 13, 14 to 16, 17 up. Same with the front fender. We have those from 09 to 13, 14 up. So you need to make sure that you select the right spacers for your bike. But just adding, so check these out over at advanblack.com if you want to show off that front wheel. This is the way to do it. Check out the rest of the website, guys, because we have tons of bagger products over there that we color match. You can also get this stuff raw if you have a custom paint job, or maybe you got some airbrushing or something that you need done. You can get all of our parts raw, or you can get them color matched to fit your bike as long as we do your color. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, you guys know the deal. Drop it in the comment box down below. I'll try to help you the best that I can. And if that doesn't help you, you can call me on the installation and product support telephone lines at the bottom of the website. Scroll all the way down. You'll see the phone number down there. Give me a buzz Monday through Friday, and I'll help you the best that I can. I'm going to get out of here and get back to work. Until the next video, as always, be safe and keep your knees in the breeze.